Ever since the Industrial Revolution began, the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has steadily increased, and it has now reached a point where it is causing catastrophic climate change. The Industrial Revolution was a period from 1733 to 1913, when places like the US, the UK, and other countries in Europe transitioned to machine and industry-based economies. The Industrial Revolution saw the use of new energy sources like coal and petroleum, the transition of the workforce to factories, and new inventions in transportation like the locomotive, the airplane, and the automobile. Since the early 20th century, gas-powered cars have been a big contributor to the problem, which is why so many people want to switch to electric vehicles. These mass emissions of carbon dioxide have been a very big problem for the world. There are, of course, nature-based solutions to this problem, like trees. Trees turn carbon dioxide into energy for themselves, but also oxygen, through a process called photosynthesis. Great. Problem solved, right? No. There are not nearly enough trees on the planet to solve climate change. Therefore, technology-based solutions like direct air capture are needed. Direct air capture is the process of pulling carbon dioxide from the air as opposed to pulling it directly from a source of emissions, which is referred to as point source capture. Some of the best-known direct air capture companies are Carbon Engineering, based in Canada, Climeworks, based in Switzerland, and the operator of the newest and largest direct air capture plant in the world, called Orca, which is just outside Iceland's capital, Reykjavik, and Air Capture, based in California. As promising as this technology is, these companies and companies with the same mission would need to build hundreds of thousands of direct air capture machines and plants to truly reverse the effects of climate change. However, it is possible technologically and economically. Direct air capture can act as a sort of safety net for the planet by not letting carbon dioxide concentrations get out of control. Do you think that climate change can be reversed?
Yes, I do believe climate change can be reversed with enough time, willpower, and motivation from the human race. It will be solved and reversed.
What particular solutions do you think can reverse climate change?
Um, I believe complete elimination of fossil fuels and carbon emissions and things that can take over that is nuclear energy, solar energy, hydroelectricity, and wind power.
Okay, thank you. Can you tell me what direct air capture is?
Direct air capture involves using large mechanical devices with fans that pull carbon dioxide directly out of the atmosphere. And once it has been pulled out of the atmosphere, there are different options of what can be done with it. It can be either stored underground or it can be sold to customers.
What is air capture's business model?
Air capture uses direct air capture technology to provide carbon dioxide to customers in industries like beverage carbonation, greenhouses, dry ice, and other food packaging and stuff like that. So we pull it out of the atmosphere and we supply it on site to our customers.
Could you describe how the machines work?
Our systems are about 5 feet in diameter by about 10 and a half, 11 feet tall. Each one will pull 100 metric tons of carbon dioxide out of the air per year, and basically they have a large fan inside that pulls air in through these grates, and the CO2 in the air sticks to a chemical substance inside the machine, and it collects there, and then we uh, uh, deliver it from the machines to the customer.
How does air capture help the environment?
Well, we are, by pulling carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere, we are slowly reducing the excess concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere that's causing climate change. So, one or two machines aren't going to make a big difference, but if we can install millions of these machines out there collectively, they'll make a significant difference in the fight against climate change.
How would you describe your position in the company?
I am the head of business development for air capture. My job is to go out and find new applications for carbon dioxide. We believe that any product that is now made using natural gas or crude oil as an input, all of those products, chemicals, plastics, rubber, could all be made using atmospheric carbon as a base. I'm exploring these new applications, and I also evaluate whether or not new business opportunities are profitable or not.
Okay, that's it for the questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Companies like Climeworks, Carbon Engineering, and Air Capture should be repeated worldwide. They can help the planet Earth meet the goals of the Paris Climate Agreement, which was an agreement signed by 195 countries in 2015 to limit the emissions of greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide, so the average worldwide temperature does not increase by more than 2 degrees Celsius compared to what it was before the Industrial Revolution.